back, YouTube, with me, Red Gaming. So, joining me back on the farm, we are just in the middle of fertilising the fields, or about to. This worker seems to have booked his ideas up a little bit as well, and he seems to kind of know what he's doing. He is doing the right thing now, so that's kind of a good thing. We're going to just have a quick little mooch around the garage slash have a look in the shop for new stuff. So what I'm thinking, I don't know what your ideas are, but on Twitch, I don't know what your ideas are, but I'm thinking of getting a cultivator. At the moment, we're using where the hell is it? At the moment, we've got a random concoction of with stuff. So if we go to seeders, we're using these at the moment, so the Kern ones. As you can see, they got a 4-meter wide header, which is pretty good. And then on front of that, we've got a power harrow, which is this one. Obviously, cultivates, prepares fields for the next sowing. Again, 4-meter wide, it's not too bad. However, if we just go for a plain cultivator, then I'm wondering what we can get for just a plain cultivator. So for example, so that's already beta, so that can cultivate. This is a direct drill. Cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. Additionally, this machine offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or plowing necessary. So that's really good. That's 4.9. Alternatively, we can go for something like this, 6-meter wide. The only problem is there. That's the only problem. We could just about get away with this one because they're 220 horsepower. However, going for like the Horsch, 300 horsepower is the recommended amount. And obviously going into these ones, there's no point of even looking because these are just insane, absolutely insanely massive tractors. So again, there's no real point in looking at them. So this one is a possibility because this one's can sow directly as well. It is slightly wider, but I don't think that's wide enough for me to warrant selling everything and then buying just this. Yeah, no problem. That's good, Amy. That's good for you. At least you're back sooner rather than later. But yeah, I was just talking about the different cultivators we could potentially buy. So I don't think this one warrants me buying. I don't think I can get this just due to the fact that. But then saying that though, it does technically do the same job. But the thing is with the seeders, we will still need a seeder because this doesn't plant enough stuff or crops. So we technically still need the other one. Whereas I want to get rid of the other one for a cultivator altogether, like a massive cultivator, like for example a 6-meter wide cultivator. And then I want to get a seeder, which then obviously seeds as wide as possible as well. So which is probably something in the realms of this one. So, I mean, that's 6 meters. That is a perfect size as well. But then that one's only 9 meters, but we don't have a horsepower to do that one. But that one we do definitely have the horsepower to do. That one doesn't. But this one fertilizes as well at the same time, so that's something we're definitely looking at. 9-meter wide as well, which is really, really good. And it's not actually far away from the horsepower we were looking at. Because if we go to the garage right now, this is all of my vehicles. So obviously you got the Massey, which is doing 210, which can get upgraded to I think 280. So that's definitely a possibility. And then we got the Case, which we do need to sell and upgrade soon. Not very soon, but soonish. Obviously we need to get a new harvester. Not anytime soon. It's still running a 5 meter wide header, so that's, to be honest, that's not too bad for such early on in the game. Trailer is perfectly fine because that's quite a big trailer. Plow we can definitely change because it's only 2 meters and it's crap. These are the stuff that we need to want to change though. So if we maintained all this, I think the price would go up. but we would get about 28,000. It's looking maybe a little bit 29,000 if we got rid of all of them. Yeah, so it'd be about 29,000, and if we go to obviously what we're looking at, I mean that on its own is 104, and then the cultivator that we would look at would be this one, I believe. Yeah, because that wouldn't be worth it. So this one would be 39,000, which is pretty cheap. So we're looking at a total of 143,000. 39, and what was that one again? It was 104, wasn't it? Yeah, so 143,000, sorry. We're looking at, and we'd only make 28,000 back from that, but again, that'd be something for the future. But they're the next things that we want to do anyway. Tractor-wise, I kind of want a John Deere. I'm not going to get a 6M. I want to get a 6R. I do want to get a 6R because they're cool. They are so cool. But as you can see, we've got the Massey at the moment, the 77. But this can get upgraded to a 280 horsepower, which is sort of why I want to keep it. If you want to know the horsepower, how much it's going to cost as well, the engine setup it costs £500 per horsepower. So that's how you can work it out. So for example, this is 35,000, but then it increases it by 70 horsepower. So obviously it works out to be about £500 per horsepower. So you just got to work that out. It's quite expensive, but it still works out cheaper. So if you buy a brand new one of these with a 280 horsepower, it's only 211. Whereas you go to like a John Deere with 280, all right, it's got the room to increase later on to to a 300 horsepower one, which is 30,000 more expensive. So you just got to bear that in mind. But I think I do want a John Deere. Definitely want a John Deere eventually. But that's just really, really expensive right now. But we will be replacing the case. So the case will be replacing that, or that will be replacing the case. I think that'll be our next tractor, which is what the case will get replaced with. Harvester. I don't know. We haven't really looked at harvesters. So they're quite expensive still, but I mean this one, it's not really so much the harvesters. I mean we got the tanks. So that's a 10,000 litre tank. The John Deere, it's really, really expensive though. I mean we could go for something like a Massey Ferguson with the head. If we get a Massey Ferguson header, I mean we're looking at 7.6 meters, which is just over 2.5 meters wider than what we're currently using, which is, I would say, definitely worth upgrading to. I definitely think that's something to upgrade to because that seems very worth it. But I don't know what your thoughts are for the future. Don't know what you think I should be going down. Obviously, we need to get a couple of other stuff like front loaders and stuff eventually as well, but we'll do that when we get there. Looks like our worker has somehow died again. No, he's ran out of seed. That would explain it. Right, let's go to the shop. Let's buy another bag of seed. I knew this was coming, so it's not the end of the world. Thank you. Let's turn lights on. Beacons on. Buy another bag of seed. That should do us for the rest of this field. Should spawn about here-ish. So let's go in. Let's buy the next bag. Seed. 900 quid. That's not too bad for the amount of money we get back from it. So yeah, fill that up. It would be fun addition or like a secret in the game that if you remove 5 over these those signs that you have on the side of the road and place them elsewhere. People will pay attention. Please, right there. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just to avoid them from, I guess, from coming down your roads and stuff like that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're getting from there. But, I mean, the traffic in this game is not too bad, if I'm honest. The traffic is actually pretty manageable. It's not too bad overall, I would say. We've still got quite a bit to do with this field, so let's crack on. Okay, so we want to go lower U. Want to go to that. Want to start U. Want to lower U. Want to lower U. Want to start U. Let's crack on. Oh god. There we go. Yeah, if you can get a bigger cultivator and stuff, I think that just, and a bigger seeder, that'll make life a lot easier. That definitely will make life a lot easier. Yeah, we'll just crack on with this field, hopefully get this field done in the next, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, 20 minutes maybe. And then, it's all to do with, we've just got to fertilise it, and then that's about it. Also, when I was practicing forestry, I decided to, let's see, must have been it's been a bulkish again. Tree is just attracting lots of people. Yeah, that does happen. I've seen that happen. Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times with other people. We could go. I don't think the track is getting out. Oh, that does actually help, which is kind of weird. I think why that helps. Right, let's just go over that bit. Let's raise all this. Let's reverse back down the field. Probably should get the Massey doing this because it is quite a broad task to do. But the case seems to be okay at it. Right, let's hide the worker. I'm just gonna. Let's turn the Massey on, let's head over and we can start doing some fertilising of this field. It doesn't have to be, we'll do whatever we can, I guess. We should be able to get at least one strip in here, for example. We don't want to waste any fertiliser, but at the same time, I think we'd be okay. Could that reach just... I think we're like literally the perfect size. So we'll just raise you up a touch. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're just joining us. Right, let's go. Yeah, if you're just joining us, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. Or you can go head over to my YouTube channel, and when you do, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Is this doing anything? This... Oh, no, it is. There it is. I think it is. Yeah, it is. It was. Right, okay, cool. Let's go. We need to, seems to be, we need to come out a little bit more. Just go off the field a touch more. We should be covering most of the field. at this angle. And we've got to wait, obviously, because the worker seems to be taking forever. What time is it for me? You're in Finland, wow. For me, it is, what time is it? It is 5 to 9. So it's definitely not as late as in Finland. I imagine Finland's on the same. I've been to Estonia, so Finland is very. So Finland's probably the same timeline, so 2 hours ahead. Yeah, so that would make sense. I've been to Estonia before, which is obviously very close to Finland. So I do know. Yeah, I know what the nights and stuff are like there. In the summer, it never seems to get dark, which is kind of mental. I think it gets dark from like 1 till 3 in the morning, and then it's just light, and that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Yeah, just literally makes no sense to me at all. How it can just stay light. It's kind of mental. I imagine in the winter it'll be very, very cold though. Yeah, very, very cold. Don't you dare drive into a tree. No, good you not. Maybe 10:54. Oh, so you're only an hour ahead. Oh, that's an hour ahead, really? I thought you'd have been more than an hour ahead. I thought you'd be on the same time zone as Estonia. Oh, no, yeah. Finland. Yeah, Finland. It says you are 10:55. 2 hours ahead. Uh, 10:50. Yeah, 10:55 would make sense, because that's exactly what it says online. Which would make sense. Which makes you an hour ahead. 10. No, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, it'd still make you 2 hours. Yeah, yeah. Which is, yeah, which is right. Let me just try. I'm going to try and fix this expansions. So if I go into you, go to, because it's like right at the top in the middle. I don't really want it at the top in the middle. Can we go to expansions? Twitch, latest followers. There we go. Configure. See if we can do this. Apparently not. There we go. You want to position it right there. Save. Hopefully that's changed the position of where the Twitch followers appears, which is what I wanted to do. Hopefully that's changed it. We'll see. Right. This could do a bit of maintenance. So we may as well do some of that. We can, whilst we're here, whilst we're on the farm and he's doing his field. So we'll do a little bit of maintenance. So jump out of him. Let's go over to here. The header, short, will repair. Okay. Wasn't that expensive. And jump back in. And then we'll have to move the header on the way. so that we can do the vehicles. So we'll just drop the header down here. Do the gear. Reverse the harvester back into that spot. Jump back out. And repair. Okay, there we go. All good. Jump back in. We are now set to full. Fuel is not too bad. We can buy a fuel tank. We can buy a fuel tank to then obviously assist us with when it comes to refueling. But for the time being, I think we'll be okay. We've still got half a tank pretty much in most things. The tractors are the main things obviously we need to keep full, but I think we're okay for now. Since we've done with the harvest, let's jump out and let's get onto this. Let's get on you. No, don't want to do that. What the hell's the button? Oh, there we go. Let's get it up. Let's clean some stuff in the moonlight. Very nice. Let's clean some of the vehicles whilst he is planting and seeding and stuff over there. I mean, we could do it ourselves, but I really don't want to. We should probably do it ourselves, but I will do like maybe the last couple. Let's just clean the harvester up. Clean. That's good. Everything over there. Can we reach the trailer by any chance? Kinda can. No, we can't. Kinda. There we go. We just spray it enough at the back, it'll clean the entire trailer. I don't know how it does it. It's magic, but it will clean it all. So let's just spray the hell out of the back of it, and then we should be good. That is a clean trailer. Look at that. Absolute magic. Okay, let's go. Stop. Right, let's go to him. I'm actually going to take over because. Right, step. Right, I'm going to take over just because I want to save the bit. So let's switch, drop. Let's go. Yeah, I want to save a little bit more money than what I'm saving at the moment, so let's do it ourselves. May as well, since we're not doing anything at the moment. We could get, well, we are fertilising, so I'll do that. So just make sure it's all covered. So I'm going to lift you now, and then swap, and then lift you. Okay, let's spin around. And pretty much this should take. I hope it doesn't take too much longer. Let's drop you. Let's go. We haven't actually got that much to do. I reckon another like maybe 5 or 6 passes should be good. Let's go in here. We should be good. We are struggling a little bit with this tractor there. Definitely starting to struggle. We could swap it out for the Massive Exit, but at this point I don't see the point. So we may as well just carry on with this tractor. Yeah, we definitely need to replace this tractor eventually, because he just doesn't have enough power. Like my foot is on the floor, I'm doing 4 miles an hour, so could be worse, we could be doing 3 miles an hour because it could be too much for the tractor altogether, so it could definitely be worse. I think this one has the power to do this as well, I don't know why it's struggling so much. It is a 145 horsepower tractor, so I don't really get why it's struggling so much. Let's come over a bit, just pause again, massively a bit. Okay, so let's lift you. Let's lift you. There it is. Spin you round. Let's drop you there. go. Let's go. Let's drop you. See if that helps. Go. Go. Faster. There we go. That front thing definitely does help. I don't know if it drives itself or like has any power directly driving it, but it definitely does seem to help when it is down. I think we just need a more powerful tractor to just pull this stuff forward. Like the Massey Ferguson should be using for it. Saying that, we've got 6 hours on this tractor now as well. 6 running hours, which is quite a lot. I didn't realise we used this tractor so much. It does seem quite bad. Yeah, hopefully, like I say, this video shouldn't take too much longer. It's a bit of a, it's a bit rinse and repeaty, just going back and forth, but hopefully we're just building up to our next harvest, and then we can buy some nice new equipment, which is obviously the goal. We might have enough to even potentially buy a silo, which is definitely ideal. So let's raise you. Raise you. Good. Spin around again. And yeah, we're just finishing the armed crockeroonies. Okay, let's drop. Let's go as fast as we can. As efficient as we can as well. That's the main thing. We need to be super efficient. When you're playing the game yourself, it's a lot more interesting. But we are, again, it's just live streaming, they say, live streaming. Things take their time, and we can't rush these things. These are certainly, definitely things that we need to complete. I mean, if this is going to save us, even if it's £1,000, £2,000, then that's something that we definitely need to be doing. So, doing it ourselves is definitely beneficial, which is also why I've been saying we need to get a cultivator and seeder, which are definitely the next 2 things that I'm probably going to do. If not that, then I'll be buying land. The reason I want to do that is because, like, as you can see, having a 4-meter wide header is not the best. It's very, very slow. Whereas having a 6-meter wide header, for example, would definitely make life a lot easier when it comes to cultivating. Well, in terms of speed, it would make life a lot easier. Yeah, in terms of speed, covering fields and stuff, it would make life a lot easier when doing fields and stuff. So that's why we want to do it as soon as possible. It's definitely something for the future, you see, because obviously the bigger stuff you get now, the more beneficial it'll be later on when you get even more fields, because obviously you'll need to get through the fields a lot faster than, like, for example, so now I only have 2 fields. It's not a huge deal for how long it really takes, but when you have 3, 4, well, more like 4, 5, and so on and so on, it definitely matters. Getting through the fields as quick as possible, cultivating, seeding, stuff like that, so that all your crops grow relatively at the same time, maybe just after each other, which is probably what should happen. Probably stagger the crops. I'm going to start speeding up time a little bit, so I think it's plus 50. Because it doesn't make a difference. I should be able to still fertilise this field well in time. If we go to plus 15, that should get us into the night, slash through the night a little bit faster than I would have previously. Hopefully, get to the daytime relatively quickly. Which is obviously the goal. I hate the night. Because the night time is way too dark. Right, here we go. Let's get going again. We're doing this pretty quickly. Like I say, it's probably quicker than the worker would do it, if I'm honest. It's probably quicker than the record. Not as neat as the record, but it all looks the same eventually after the 6. However, though, some of this field is definitely going to be grown at different stages. We're getting loads of achievements for this thing. So, Mervyn Farm, whatever the hell that means. Mervyn Farm. I have no idea what that means. So, yeah. What's it look like? Yeah, you can't see it from the thing. I don't even know how you keep online, like inside the cabin view, because you can't see a damn thing, so I don't know how the hell people use that. The most ultra realistic mode, which is obviously just stay inside, which is fine. I have no problem with people doing ultra realistic mode. I have no idea how. They must be really, really, really good at eyeballing where things are, because how the hell do you tell where anything is by that view? Okay, there we go. We're not too far off though. We've only got a little bit to do now, this little tiny stretch. So let's get through this bit. There we go. Yeah, we're not too far off completing this field now. Probably another 10 minutes or so. That's real time, not game time. Probably another of hours game time, but in terms of real time, probably about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, things are going very smoothly so far. Like I say, I'm so happy with the last harvest as well. The last crops brought in a lot of money. So soybeans are definitely something that I'm going to be focusing on more in the future. That field, the small field for example, can definitely get soybean for next, and this field is going to go for barley or oats, I would imagine, so that we can get the straw and sell that as well, which should bring in about, I would imagine should bring in the region of about probably the same altogether price of the field as well as the selling the field as well as so as well as selling the bales. But obviously we're going to need the bales eventually anyway, because we're going to need the bales and stuff for the animals. So it's definitely something that we need to get into regularly doing, is baling and stuff like that, so that we are basically used to doing it. So yeah, because we're going to have to store our own bales, but we're going to have to get a shed for that, I imagine. But yeah, we're going to have to get some form of barn shed thingy or whatever for that, because we need to get that sorted. So yeah, not too much further to go. Just finishing up. Hope everyone's had a good day today. I'm having an okay day today. A whole lot of stuff tomorrow, but overall it's not been too bad today. Let's see if this is a bit quicker by doing just going around in circles like this now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we've only got maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, possibly 5 more passes on the field. Hopefully 4 more passes in the field. That'll be ideal. But I think it might be 5, but we'll see. Shouldn't take too much longer though. Time is ticking. We can get the fertilizer going very, very shortly. As soon as this is finished, we'll get the fertilizer basically running straight away. Probably just going to work it to do that. The only reason I'm going to get a worker to do that is because I can't see the field in the dark. It's really, really hard to tell where the colour changes are in terms of where you've laid the fertilizer and where you haven't laid it. So I'm probably going to get a worker to just do that because they don't need they don't need to be able to see it. They just know the program. So yeah, probably just going to get a worker to do that. Just to make life a little bit easier. We just need to then hopefully keep an eye on the other field then. If any weeds form, we could then deweed it if need be, and potentially, hopefully catch it before it goes to the second stage as well. Because the second stage is where it's you can't then use the deweeder technology stuff. The weed technology stuff, you have to use herbicide, which obviously is quite expensive. You don't go through it very fast, but it is quite expensive to buy initially. Money is not so much an issue right now for us, but obviously it was. Money should really be going up from now on though, so we should be in a good position. We have everything we need. There's nothing else that we do need, so money should be pretty much just never-endingly going up. Obviously, unless we buy stuff. Probably going to be 2 more, like this pass, 2 more, that should be whole field goal, which makes it pretty much close. Move the follow icon to see show who's following. Move that down the bottom left. Like I said, hopefully it's in that position there. To the first place. Hopefully it's only just one passes. Trying to go like to the extreme as far out as possible, but obviously trying to use the head of this to its extreme. It's a little bit off, which should be okay. Hopefully we'll pull it past it. Pull the bottom past it. Guess what we'll have to do. Which, like I say, just explains why we get ahead of all this stuff. This field is absolutely big. I recommend getting this field and starting to get very professional. It's not actually that expensive. I mean, it is quite expensive. It's like £250. The size of the field is not too bad. quite late for you. Not considering because we've it's quite late for the time. Probably should be imagine going somewhere. It's 11 o'clock. Imagine going somewhere. This last little bit, get on should be very, very good position with our next two crops in there. This one is obviously canola, the other field is wheat, as far as I'm aware. I've got that right. So yeah, we're in a good position to crack on with the next one. Obviously, you'll see you should see the baler getting done. You might be able to see a little bit of the harvesting getting done on the other field before we end the stream. It just depends though. It might not though. How did I miss that little 10 piece? I was usually mode. I'll have to come back in a minute. Yeah, we might not see the harvesting. We might get it ready for the harvesting for the next stream. It might be a case of every stream we do one harvest slash however many we can do. Obviously the more fields we get, the bigger the game will be for us, so we should be able to then do more harvests, more fields, more different, and just constantly doing different stuff all the time. So we just need to build our money at the moment to get certain stuff for the farm. Yeah. Head down, do that last piece now, somewhere I missed. And then we get the fertilizer going. There we go, get you in. Right, let's take you all off. There we go. As for, let's stop there a second. You, get on. Expand. You, like so. Can't see a blooming thing. There's not many trees in the way. Looks like it's about there. Okay, and crack on. Right, you, let's go back to this field. And the seeding is now done. All for another so get the fertilizing done on that field over there. And then it's pretty much us until we need to fertilize again, which is one of the reasons why we kind of want to get seed that automatically fertilizes as well, because it's kind of annoying. Okay, right, let's jump out. Let's head over to the field. Let's see the state of it, and then we can go from there. So 40%, 50%, mostly done. No weeds, which is great. It is growing again, which is great. Let's have a look at this view. That is currently getting done again, which is great news. No lime needed, no plough needed. So we'll just keep these on. So we should be able to see the overview of the weeds. And yeah, we are growing. We're currently in the first stages, so let's crank up the time to plus 30. Where are we at? So we're doing, what are we doing? Canola, and we're doing wheat. Next time we're gonna do soybeans, maybe. Yeah, soybeans in this one, and I don't know, oats or barley in this one. Depends on the price, I guess. So good thing is wheat is on its way up. Uh, canola still pretty high, which is good. Soybeans is also on its way up again because it's really goddamn expensive. It does yield like hardly anything though, so that'll be why. But yeah, ooh, we're on the first growth already. Hopefully, ooh, tell you what we need to do is we need to slow the hell down because our Massey Ferguson doesn't have he doesn't destroy the crops in growth stage 1. That is great news. And what the hell has happened there? Oh, it's just not grown yet. Okay, that's okay. I thought I thought we missed a part of the field then. I did crap myself. So we're in growth stage 2 for most of it. That's in growth stage 1. This is getting done, which means we can then go straight onto this field and do that one. As soon as this field is done, we can go straight onto this field and this part of this field, and then we have to then wait for the next growth stage to then do the rest of this field. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. We'll have to wait until growth stage 2, I believe. So growth stage, yeah, that's the start. Growth stage 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so if we go to growth stage 2, which is this colour, we'll then have to do that one again. Hopefully no weeds come in the meantime. That's the idea. That'll be a good plan. I could do this bit. This should be pretty easy. I say. And then watch me mess this up now. So let's do that. Okay. Should be pretty good. Yeah, in growth stage 1, it looks like you can't damage the crops, even with the big wheels. However, though, when it gets to growth stage 2 and beyond, you 100% can damage the crops, so just be careful with that. So we're fortunate enough that we're actually okay here. But yeah, just be careful when you are doing your own crops. After growth stage 1, you can start damaging the fields. If you have obviously the damage fields ability on. Not everyone plays with it on, so obviously if you do play with it on, just be wary of that. Okay, that should be the field done. If it's not, then I'm not going to go back over it because I can't be bothered. It is. Good. Which means we can get this other section of the field done as well to 2 fertilizer stage 3. Not French. Okay, go. Looks like he's missed a strip there, but that's okay. But yeah, we're doing the second part of it now. Is he covering most? Yeah, he is getting most of it, so that's good. But yeah, so he can only go up to this line, as you can see here. And then we're going to get him over, doing the whole of this field. And then we're going to have to wait until this goes to growth stage 2. And then then we can do that part of the field as well. So whilst that's going on, we're going to have a quick look in the garage. see what else we can buy or potentially buy for the future. So what about placeables? So animal pens, or we want chicken coop. Definitely want a chicken coop. House for the dog is so expensive. Silo we want as well. So 100,000 liters of random stuff, but it's 110,000. Okay. Kind of want to get a big one straight away because that makes more sense. What else can we get? Silage pit, silo large. We can get a hay loft. Stores space for hay and straw. Kind of makes sense. What else can we get? Low belt system. I think this is what we use to flatten fields. Yeah, delete fields. Can restore the initial ground site. Yeah, delete fields. This is another thing. Transport liquid. What's that? Ah. Trailers with a 3-point hitch for tractors without one. Oh, that's quite convenient. But yeah, this is the thing I was on about earlier to store, obviously, our fuel. This is something that we potentially might get. I don't think we need it right now, though. So, but let's have a look. So we want to get that cedar. We definitely want to get that cedar. That one or that one? This one. So the Pronto 9DC. We definitely want to get this one. So 104,000 we're looking at roughly. And we need to get that cedar to go with it. No, that is the cedar. We need to get the cultivator, which the cultivator is 300 horsepower, but it's 39,000. So that's pretty cheap. I would say, yeah, it's pretty cheap. Oh God, my leg. Yeah, that seems like a good idea for the next two things. So we need 140 odd to afford them too. Alternatively, we could head towards the tractor route and just upgrade our next tractor for the John Deere 6R. That is also something we can definitely do, which is very tempting. Why have you stopped? You can't do the initial bit. Okay. So if we go forward a little bit to, I don't know, yeah, just, okay, go from there. And there's somewhere around here. And then we'll have to change the wheels on this guy, because otherwise he's going to start destroying some crops when it gets to that next stage. So yeah, we'll have to start looking into changing his wheels over to the care-friendly ones, or we can just swap it so he doesn't have to do it. I might just do that. We'll probably end up just swapping them out so that he doesn't have to go on the fields at stage 2. But for now, he's perfectly fine and capable, so we may as well use him. Let's get to the end, and then we'll go do field 20. And that's pretty much going to wrap the stream up, I would imagine. Once the harvest's ready, we'll probably wrap the stream up there, and then the next time we come to the farm, we will be ready for harvest once again, making some monies. Right, let's head over to this field. Please avoid it. Yeah, just about. There we go. Did we destroy? We shouldn't destroy this field. Can we go on it? Let's have a look. No, we're good. We're good. We're all good. Okay, so get you. Just initially start it, just because I want to get a good map. Roughly where we need to go. Tank is empty. Oh my God, it's empty. Oh, for God's sakes, there's always something There's always bloody something with this goddamn farm. And we don't have any other fertilizer, so I'm going to have to nip the shop as well. Oh, I didn't even notice. Right, let's nip the shop. Let's get some more fertilizer. It's kind of annoying. But let's get some more and then we'll carry on. Crack on with the rest of the field. Speed the game up. Finish field 21. And then that should be it. Oh, yeah. You. Let's go for pallet, liquid, fertilizer, buy. Yes. Okay, you, refill. This should be enough to do the rest of everything, so should be 2,000 litres of this, so should be enough to do the rest of everything and next harvest as well, or some of next harvest as well, so luckily it fills quite quickly. Let's just go this way because I don't care. We need to get back as fast as possible. Beacon's on, people out of the way. Beep beep, coming through. Can't actually beep. Come on, move out of the way. Coming through, people. Okay, let's go, let's do the rest of this field. Yo. Yo. There we go. Whee, stop. Should be about here. Let's go for a little raise. You start. Let's go and then set you to worker. There you go. Woo! Right, you should be doing that, which is great. You are. This tractor. What are we going to do with this tractor? We're going to get it ready because it's going to take over the fertilizer job for the field. So, get them out. It's quite light, still in the game. The moon is. Moon is fully out tonight, so it is pretty light still in comparison to what it's normally like. It's normally completely pitch black, so yeah, it's still pretty light with the moon being out. Okay, so let's go to this guy. I think he's just going to reverse all the way. Yeah, looks like he's going to. Should be only 3 passes. That's the good thing about using the workers, they use actually less than you, even though that you're paying them to do it. They use less than what you would use because obviously because it's the computer software, they can see where exactly they need to be and where to go. So it's really good in that sense. It's and the workers actually set the height of it. It's actually quite high. I mean, the higher it is, I guess it's actually getting spread out over a greater distance, technically speaking. Technically. Yeah, we're gonna finish this up. We're then gonna finish the. Well, we're gonna speed the game. We'll finish the other field once that's grown, and then we're gonna speed the game up. And then we, oh god, you're gonna do, we're not gonna reach all the field, are we? That's kind of, I might have to do the last little bits of it. But yeah, so, we're gonna speed the game up at that point, get ready for the harvest for the next stream, and then we will move on, and we will then come to the harvest. Won't be next, like I say, won't be next week, I wouldn't imagine. It'll probably be the week after, if not the week after that. Due to moving house and stuff, but I will keep you updated on Discord / YouTube / Facebook / Twitter / any of them means. I will keep you updated as much as I can, and yeah, should be back into the swing of things in the not too distant future. Okay, let's get the worker off so we can turn around. Don't get a Drake. No, not good. Let's do that last little bit. Kind of a waste, but we need to do it because we need to get as much as we can out of the crops. But yeah, and then we're going to swap over. The case is then going to take over this, and the harvester is going to get into position, ready to go. I don't think he actually probably doesn't need to actually. So this is all the fields done now though. They're all fertilised. We just need to do again the other field when it gets to the next growth stage. Once it's done the next growth stage, we can do that, and then we should be able to finish the stream there. So if we do that, okay, thank you. Let's retract you. Let's power on through the time. Like that. Okay. Okay, drop. Get out the way. So, go you. Let's get you on instead. Because you have the care wheels, so it makes sense for you to go on it. And then you get ready to start doing this field again. About there. Looks about right. Ooh. Yep, looks about right. And then let's see where we're at. So that's all done. We just need to go down and up and on that little bit. Weeds seem to be non-existent, which is great news at the moment. They say we just power on through time. We're at the first growth stage, so we just get to the second growth stage. So power on through. Thank you very much, Amy. Yeah, have a nice night, and hopefully see you next time. Thank you very much for your kind words, though. Much appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Come on. Should be... Hopefully should tick over soon. Just me sitting here, wasting fuel. Come on. Tick. 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 God, come on. Oh, for God's sakes. Come on! That's a nice screenshot, actually. I don't even know how to take screenshots. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a castle in the background as well. There you go. That's a good screenshot, actually. Thinking about it. Are you done? Nope. Come on. How's that fields looking? We're looking good. No weeds in sight, which is great. Why is it taking so long to grow? Come on. Great demand at the grain mill? What is it for? Grain mill. For soybeans as well. Holy shit. 19, nearly 2,000. Jesus Christ. We're done. No. Looks like we are infested with fucking weeds, though. We are infested with weeds. Well, we're not going to deal with them this episode. Definitely not going to deal with them. We're going to get the tractor ready. I don't know if he wrecks the field. We'll have to get care wheels on it just to be safe. So let's go and get care wheels on him. Get the de-weeder. And we will get him ready to de-weed the fields. And then we're going to end the stream there, I think, because we are getting a bit late now. So customers, you, wheel, yep. Narrow wheels, there we go. Looks stupid as hell, but whatever. 1,000, that's not great. Yeah, it looks fucking ridiculous. Right, let's get the de-weeder. Should be good to use the de-weeder anyway. There's a hole. Come on. Get around the plow. And we somehow get attached to it. Somehow. Looks like the plow needs to get it. Okay. Right, let's zoom out a touch. Let's see it. Right, let's just move the plow then. It seems. Because the plow is actually blocking us. Okay. Yeah. Let's just get you over here. There we go. Hopefully, you see the fields haven't ticked over to the next growth stage, because if it have, I'll be fucking pissed off. Attached to the bloody thing. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it should be good. Should be good to just do this. It should be enough to get rid of them at this growth stage. I don't know why weeds grow like so goddamn fast though. Kind of mentally grow so quickly in this game. Let's get one. There we go, so how is that working for? Sure. Okay, well, whilst the worker's doing that, I am going to end the stream there. Hope that everyone enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Alternatively, head over to my YouTube channel, flash the Discord, and subscribe to the YouTube channel or join the Discord, whichever takes your preference. And yeah, we're going to end the game there. So we're just going to, like I said, we are de-weeding it. We've missed a little strip as well, but we're just going to save the game anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. And we just whilst these at the bottom, cancel you, and then save the game. And cool. I'm going to exit there. And we're going to carry on in the next stream. Like I say, hope everyone's enjoyed the stream so far. And I will see everyone next time. So, bye-bye for now.